The state police unit that handles hate crimes is joining the investigation into Peter Spencer's death. He's a Jamaican immigrant from Pittsburgh who was shot and killed in Venango County 2 weeks ago.
On December 11, 2021, 29-year-old Peter Spencer was invited on a camping trip by a former coworker and friend via Snapchat. His pregnant fiancée dropped him off and was supposed to pick him up later on that day, but she received a text from him saying that he was going to stay until the next day. She tried calling him before leaving, but he didn't answer. Assuming that he was just busy, she decided to leave. Less than 24 hours later, around 6 a.m., a state trooper showed up at his mother's house to tell her Peter had been shot and killed. Peter was shot 9 times in different areas of his body by his supposedly friends, but I would like to refer to them as the suspects. He was shot 9 times in different areas of his body, and they claim that he was the aggressor, but I haven't read anywhere that he had a gun. I haven't heard in any reports that he had a gun, but supposedly he was the aggressor. And he was the only black individual out of 5 white individuals, but they claim he was the aggressor with no gun and being the minority in the group, but he was the aggressor. There is no real reports on exactly what occurred, like how the situation went down. All that's really being reported is he was being aggressive. They shot him in different areas of his body 9 times, and he was the minority of the group. He was the single one out. He only knew one person out of the group. So it's looking very much like a setup, being that he was contacted via Snapchat and the fact that there's nothing else indicating a situation that occurred. He had no weapon at all. Right now, Peter's case is not getting real coverage. Peter's death happened the day before Lauren Smith's case. And although she is not getting the coverage she deserves either, or the answers, her family isn't getting the answers they deserve either, Peter, he's really not getting anything. His family's really not getting anything. So I feel like we need to make his case go viral. Right now, there hasn't been any arrests made. Like, these suspects, all 5 of them are still walking free, while Peter's family is trying to get money together for funeral expenses and for a criminal attorney, because the Franklin State Trooper's Office is not being of any help to the family. So they have 2 GoFundMes, one for funeral expenses and one for his criminal attorney that they have to get. And let's just help them out. Let's send condolences. Let's send prayers their way. Let's try to get them the justice that they deserve. And if you know anything that can help with this case, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of his family members and give them anything that can help. Or if you're just reaching out to say condolences, but just please be nice and be respectful. Right now, yeah, like I said, there isn't any arrest being made in Peter's case. Like, nothing groundbreaking has happened. But when it does, I will come back with an update. But just like I said, I'm being repetitive, but just please keep the family in his prayers. He had a unborn child on the way, so that child will never get to know his or her dad. The pregnant fiance, just imagine what she's going through. The mom, they were immigrants from Jamaica and they came here for a better life, and this is what ended up happening. So I'll end it out here, but please keep Peter's family in your prayers, and thank you for watching. Bye.
This was a whole family that came to this country seeking a better life, and their life is destroyed. They will never be the same.